Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss our chapter number 3, forces and motion. Today we are going to discuss the very basic topics, velocity and acceleration, and graphical analysis of motion. Now students, before going to start velocity and acceleration, we are going to just review the two main parameters. The first one is rest and second one is motion. Okay. Now what is the rest or rest condition or rest state of a body? A body is at rest with respect to an observer if it does not change its position with respect to an observer. Now similarly, what is the motion? A body is in state of motion with respect to an observer if it changes its position with respect to that observer. Now these are the two basic definition of rest and motion. Now students, we are going to discuss just the distance and displacement. It's very simple. What is the distance? It is the path covered between the two positions or points. Okay. Now the second one is displacement. The displacement is the shortest directed distance between two points or positions. ओके नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, ये जो आपके पास यहाँ जो एनिमेशन है इसमें आप डिस्टेंस और डिस्प्लेसमेंट की रिप्रेजेंटेशन अच्छी तरह देख सकते हैं. सपोज हमारे पास एक पॉइंट ए है जिससे हम मूव करना स्टार्ट करते हैं और हमें पॉइंट बी की तरफ जाना है. ठीक है, तो पॉइंट ए से बी तक जो हमारा डायरेक्टेड और शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस है वो बेसिकली डिस्प्लेसमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा. और ए से बी तक जो हम पाथ कवर कर रहे हैं मगर ये डायरेक्टेड नहीं है, ये शॉर्टेस्ट नहीं है. ठीक है, और स्पेशली जिसको हम रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं कि ये डायरेक्टेड नहीं है. ठीक है, तो ये डिस्टेंस को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा. ठीक है, नाउ students, we are going to represent the velocity and its different representations. Okay, now here we can define simply the velocity as the measure of the displacement covered with the passage of time is called velocity. Okay, now this is the very simple definition. We can simply define it as the rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Okay, now we can write mathematically velocity like v is equal to delta s upon delta t, means final displacement minus initial displacement divided by final time minus initial time. Okay, now velocity is a vector quantity. Okay, now we can simply define the average velocity as it is the net or total displacement divided by the total time. Okay, now the formula of the average velocity is this. Now this symbol is showing the average velocity. Okay, these brackets are basically representing the average velocity value. Okay, now the total displacement divided by the total time, or we can write this formula as average velocity is equal to s, which is the total displacement, upon total time t. Okay, now what is the velocity or instantaneous velocity? Now here we can simply represent it as velocity at particular instant of time. Okay, at particular instant of time is known as the instantaneous velocity. Now the formula or mathematical representation of instantaneous velocity is v instantaneous, means velocity instantaneous is equal to limit delta t approaches to 0 delta s upon delta t. Okay, now here we use to represent the instantaneous value the limit with time approaches to 0. Now if a body covers equal displacements in equal interval of time, a body is said to be moving with uniform motion. Okay, basically these are the different representations of the velocity. Okay, now the acceleration is simple as the measure of change in velocity with the passage of time is called acceleration. Okay, or we can define it as the rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Okay, now there is another definition of acceleration. Now this is the mathematical form. A is equal to vf minus vi divided by tf minus ti. Now acceleration is also a vector quantity. Okay, now we can simply represent this formula as a is equal to delta v upon delta t. Delta v means change in velocity and delta t means change in time. Okay, now basically the acceleration is a measure of how rapidly the velocity is changing. Okay, now we can simply represent the average acceleration as it is the net or total velocity divided by the total time. Okay, now this is the symbol of average acceleration. Okay, now symbol means the brackets are showing the average value. Okay, now a is the acceleration, so average acceleration is equal to total change in velocity divided by total time. Okay, now or we can simply represent as the average acceleration is equal to velocity upon time. Now students, here is the instantaneous acceleration. Okay, now we can simply define as acceleration at particular instant of time is known as the instantaneous acceleration. Now this is the formula for the instantaneous acceleration. Okay, now a instantaneous means acceleration, instantaneous acceleration is equal to limit t approaches to 0 delta v upon delta t. Okay, now a body is said to have uniform acceleration if its velocity changes by equal amount in equal intervals of time. However, these intervals may be small. Okay, now when an object is slowing down, we can say that there is deceleration or retardation. Basically this is the this point is highlighting the negative acceleration. Okay, when the object is going to slow down, okay, so its velocity going to decrease, so we have the negative acceleration. Okay, now here is the representation of the negative acceleration. Now students, here we are going to discuss the displacement time graph. Now we have 4 graphs here. Okay, now first graph is showing that the zero velocity. Okay, now the time is passing and no change in the displacement. Okay, since there is no slope, so the velocity is 0. It means the body is at rest. Okay, in this condition, in this graphical representation, the body is at rest condition. Okay, now the second graph is showing that the displacement is increasing linearly with time, so the slope is constant, therefore the object is moving with uniform velocity. Okay, this graph is showing that the object is moving with uniform velocity. Okay, now third graph is showing that the displacement is decreasing. Okay, now this is the displacement. Okay, displacement is decreasing linearly with time, so the slope is extending in the negative direction. Okay, so the object not only approaches or approached the object not only approached the reference point but also moved pass it. Okay. Now the fourth representation is also very simple. In this representation, the displacement is changing non-linearly. Okay, there's change with a curve. Okay, so there is non-linear change with time. So the slope is changing, therefore the object is moving with variable velocity. Okay. Now students, here we have the velocity time graph. Okay, this is also very simple. Now we have the basic formula of the acceleration, which is delta v over delta t. Now the first representation is showing that the constant velocity or positive velocity. Now students, ये देखिए आपकी जो पोजीशन है, ठीक है, और जो आपके पास टाइम है, इसमें जो चेंज आ रहा है वो कुछ कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी की रिप्रेजेंटेशन है. ठीक है, ये एक स्ट्रेट लाइन है और ये एक स्ट्रेट लाइन हमारे पास कांस्टेंट यानी पॉजिटिव वेलोसिटी जो कि फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में होने की वजह से रिप्रेजेंट हो रही है. ठीक है, कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी की रिप्रेजेंटेशन है. ठीक है. नाउ इसी के साथ अगर मैं अपने इसके सेकंड ग्राफ की बात करूं, इस ग्राफ की जिसको मैं अपने पॉइंटर से अभी रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूं, तो बेसिकली ये हमारे पास पॉजिटिव वेलोसिटी को तो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है क्योंकि ये फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर मौजूद है. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में तो ये है, मगर यहाँ पर हमारी वेलोसिटी कांस्टेंट नहीं है, ये कर्व है हमारा ग्राफ हल्का सा. ठीक है, तो ये कर्व होने की वजह से वेलोसिटी के चेंज होने को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, यानी चेंजिंग वेलोसिटी, जिसको हम एक्सेलरेशन रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, यहाँ वेलोसिटी में हमारे पास एक्सेलरेशन मौजूद है. ओके. नाउ अब अगर इस ग्राफ को देखें तो ये ग्राफ हमारे पास बेसिकली स्लो और राइट वर्ड यानी पॉजिटिव कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, मगर इसमें स्लो चेंज आ रहा है. ठीक है, ये स्लो बॉडी मूव कर रही है मगर कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी के साथ. ओके. नाउ ये हमारे पास फास्ट मोशन है. ठीक है, ये हमारे पास जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी से तो मूव कर रहा है. ठीक है, मगर ये फास्ट मूवमेंट है. ठीक है, इसी तरीके से ये हमारे पास स्लो कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी है मगर ये वेलोसिटी डिक्रीज हो रही है, नेगेटिव की तरफ जा रही है. ठीक है, इसी तरीके से ये तेजी से यानी फास्ट कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी की रिप्रेजेंटेशन है जो कि डिक्रीमेंट पर है. ओके. नाउ दिस इज द नेगेटिव वेलोसिटी स्लो टू फास्ट. ठीक है, ये देखिए ये बड़ी सिंपल रिप्रेजेंटेशन है. आपके पास जो वेलोसिटी है वो नेगेटिव तो है मगर स्लो टू फास्ट रिप्रेजेंटेशन है ऑब्जेक्ट की, कि वो स्लो मूव करते करते फास्ट मोशन की तरफ हमें रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. ठीक है, वेलोसिटी की रिप्रेजेंटेशन दे रहा है. ठीक है. नाउ दिस इज द नेगेटिव वेलोसिटी फास्ट टू slow. Okay, now this is the very simple representation also, or similar with last one. Now students, today we have a very simple question. We have 6 graphs here, A, B, C, D, E and F. You are going to explain these graphs. Okay, thank you so much students. Have a good day.